most important thing you have to do as a leader is to build trust. There are so many scared people around in organizations these days. They are scared that they're not performing well enough, that their colleagues don't like them, that their boss doesn't like them. They feel invisible, not seen. And if you are scared, you know yourself, when you are scared, you tend to not have the courage to try out new things. You would do as little as possible, or at least you would do whatever you can not to do any mistakes. And that's what happens in organization as well, that people who are scared, they stay within what we call their comfort zone. That means they do what they always have done. And then your job as a leader is almost impossible, because your job is to make people develop so that in the end they can do the job maybe better than you can. And to make them develop, they have to risk making changes along the way, because that's the only way they can learn. So establishing a trustful relationship so that people have the courage to try out new things, go out in unknown territory and exploring, is the most important thing you can do as a leader. It is necessary for them to develop, and it's necessary for the organization as well to have a lot of people who contributes with everything they know, who take the risk of speaking their mind. A lot of people say things because they think others would like to hear it, not because that is what they think and mean themselves. And that doesn't help, because that creates a weird situation where the information we have for making decisions is not so good. We need everybody to contribute with what they know, and then they have to have the courage to speak their mind, even if it's not popular what they are going to say. And again, we need trust. So both for development and for having good decisions, we need a trustful situation. Now, what does it take to build trust? It takes compassion. It takes ethics. You have to keep your promises. Nobody will trust you if you promise a lot and don't deliver. You have to be capable as well. In a competent environment, people won't trust you unless you are able to deliver. So capabilities and competence is important. I think predictability as well is important to trust. That you don't surprise your environment all the time by being extremely impulsive or very moody. So especially for a leader, you should be predictable and a little bit stable, so that people feel secure about who you are. Transparency, I think, also is important to build trust. And transparency is very much linked to openness. And being open is also very important to build trust. There are so many hidden agendas around. There is so much information that hasn't been shared. And when information is not being shared, people start to guess and fill out what they don't know. And usually when they fill out information they don't know about, it's not very kind and nice information. Usually they have fearful ideas about what they don't know. So that does not create trust either. So the importance of being transparent and really open to the whole organization is also very important. So you see, it's not easy to build trust. It takes a lot of different qualities, but it is so important. And maybe the most important quality, which really influences trust a lot and which is not so difficult to deal with, is transparency and openness. And that is what we are going to look at in the next video clip.